point number 2 goes into kind of the precursor for the whole video, and that is to embrace failure. Okay, so failure is a hard thing to deal with as a young person because, you know, we're not set up to accept failure or see failure in a certain perspective. Our perspective of failure is just that. It's devastating. It's failure, right? Especially if you grow up here in America. I grew up as a musician, as an artist, videographer. I played on 3 different teams in the high school. I was a soccer player. I was the kicker for the football team. I played golf. Like, failure was a big part of the equation for me because, you know, like not playing the right notes with my band and messing up a song, failure. You know, not hitting a field goal from 42 yards away and losing the game, failure. You know, not scoring a sitter right in front of goal, failure. And just, I mean, school, like I was never really great academically, so failure was just like a big part of my equation, as is for most people. But failure is not the issue, it's our perspective on failure. So that's something I would encourage you to do, is to seek more knowledge on that subject and really realize that failure is part of life and failure is the only way to growth. Okay, I failed in a lot of areas by our standards, by our small mind standards. You know, I failed in different classes. I didn't make a certain team, or I didn't, you know, I played only junior college soccer and didn't play after that. I mean, there's like a lot of things that I could say I failed at, but the truth is, if you string together your life, let's find a success in your life, right? Say you landed like a big promotion or a new job. You're 30, you're 20, you're 5 years old, you landed a new job. You've had a lot of failures in your life, but if you string those things together, the only way you got to that job promotion was by a certain amount of failures and successes combined, right? Because if failure prohibited us from doing good things, we'd never do anything good, because there's nobody's perfect. Nobody doesn't fail. You're going to fail here and there, or maybe a lot. Like, I feel like I failed a lot, especially early on. But as I look back at all my failures, and there's like certain things you can think about, like me and my high school girlfriend, who is now my wife, had a child probably earlier than most people would expect, and we maybe would have expected.